If we sit in the same position for, I think it's 19 to 20 minutes, what happens is our fascia, which is keeps us, it's kind of like our...
I call it the sock.
Go for it.
You know what I mean?
Tell us
it's
about
sort
that.
of like It's sort of like a giant sock that we're all fit into, you know, or like a sheet. It's that sort of white, fibrous silk that covers every muscle and keeps that muscle structure intact. So if you can imagine, you take off your suit and you have a sock underneath, or you take off the shoe, there's a sock. It kind of keeps it together. So you could pull on one end of the sock and it affects the other. So, and then I think that's true for the fascia. The fascia in your feet can affect the top of your head. So I think, you know.
And as you sit, if you sit in the same position, so think driving, think at your desk, at your computer, if you're all hunched over, what will happen is the fascia will begin to harden and solidify around that position, because the body's saying, well, this is how I want to be. And so it starts to get stiff and inflexible. And so every 19 to 20 minutes, you want to, or every 20 to 30 minutes, you want to get up and you want to move a little bit, so that, because the fascia is, as I believe, is thixotropic, meaning that with movement and heat, it's like kind of like Jell-O, like gelatin. When it's cold, it's hard and solid, but with heat, it softens and liquefies. So movement creates this friction that allows that to soften up, and you don't get stuck in that position.
Right. And you know what that makes me think of? You know, our lives are all about here, right? We're all on the keyboard, or we're on our devices, or we're driving, or we're cooking. Life is in front of us, right? So what I see a lot of times, people complain about neck pain and shoulder pain. And the problem is that they're tightening, just as you said. You know, you're looking at that tightening of the fascia. We're all coming forward. We're all kind of wrapped in our lives like this. And it really puts a lot of strain on those muscles in the back, especially the rhomboids, the trapezius, and the scalenes in the neck. So if you're experiencing neck pain, shoulder pain, you know, think about that. And then as you get up to stretching your 20 minute or 30-minute interval, stretch it back, you know, pull it back and open yourself up to the back. Really open your heart up to the world.
Your heart to the world. Right. You want to come into the world like this. You know, good posture is kind of, if you were to take your shoulders and bring them to your ears and move them back a little bit and then drop them. That's good posture right there. That's like a healthy posture.